Okay, battleground Uttar Pradesh. Now we've just got another exit poll or post-poll survey which is forecasting a big win for the BJP in Uttar Pradesh, and this is the CSDS Lokniti poll, and Sanjay Kumar of CSDS has tweeted it out, and it's suggesting that the BJP is getting a 43% vote share, which is almost a repeat of last time when the party won 300 seats. Even though they're not doing a seat projection, that's the likely inference from this. The Samajwadi Party doing much better, from 20 coming up to 35%, but still falling short. Well, joining me is Industry Minister of Uttar Pradesh, Satish Mahana. He's a veteran of the party. He's the candidate from Kanpur as well, where he's won many times. Thank you, Mahana Saab, for joining us. Now,
thank you very much, Jonathan.
As you can see, these exit polls are giving a big majority to the BJP, but we've seen Akhilesh Yadav. He's alleging EVMs are being tampered, and he's saying these exit polls are all bought or fake polls.
Yeah, this media has to tell this whether these are exit bought or fake polls. You people have to give the justification for that. The people, those who do not rely on the system in the constitution, in the democratic setup, those who do not rely on the media also, which is being fourth pillar of the democracy, they don't rely on that. So it is their problem, and it has to be justified by the media people, whether it is tampered or not. But I think that is this exit poll is genuine, and what I feel is that we are going to get more than 300 seats, because few of these exit polls, few of the TV channels, they have shown that we are going to win more than approximately 300 seats. On the other hand, when Shriman Akhilesh Yadav, he has said that the EVM are being tampered, so can they say that within those areas where exit poll is projecting that these are the few districts where Samajwadi Party is going to win, if it would have been that, I once again I repeat it, it is not possible for anybody to tamper the EVM, because it is under the Election Commission and they are keeping a close watch on this. If it would have been in any case, which is not possible in any case, then why not in those districts where Samajwadi Party is being projected that they are going to win? Why in those places where exit poll is showing that we are going to win 8 of the 8 seats in Varanasi? So this is their frustration, and they are just trying to manipulate. They are trying to get some excuses. Then they are going to lose tomorrow by this time. So they want to get some excuses. So in that case, they are saying that these are being tampered.
But at the same time,
these machines which you are showing, machines which you are showing on the screen,
yeah, this
has been clarified by District Magistrate Varanasi. And I will add one thing more, that on the day of the polling, when the polling starts in the morning,
yes,
there is a mock drill where all the political parties' agents are there, and they vote for them, and that is being shown there.
Okay.
And at the end of the day, when the vote is being finished, voting is being finished, then they are being given one certificate stating that this much vote was there in this polling booth and this much has been polled. And on the other day, probably on the same day...
No, sir, but if that is the case, if as you're saying that there is no issue, then why is it that we've seen that the EC has suspended some of the officials?
So they have suspended the officials because the way which these machines had to go, because these are being used as a training machine. It was used for the training of the people, those who are going for the counting.
Right.
The way which had to be managed by the district administration, I think that Election Commission must have seen that, and he has taken the step.
Okay.
And once again, I would like to say that whatever the Election Commission is doing, it is not for some or the other political parties. Election Commission, as far as where these people, they are going to win, as your exit poll is saying that the Samajwadi's party is going to win between 100 and 150 seats or something like that. So why in those areas also, why those people are not saying that there also, if it would have been tampered, so why we could not use those areas where these people, they are saying that they are...
Okay, so you're saying that there is no... Okay, so you're saying that there is nothing, there is no hanky-panky, everything is above board.
Yes.
But on the wider... Sir, what Mahana Saab, on the wider question about the fact that the exit polls are predicting the sweep for the BJP, many people are saying that do these reflect the ground reality? Because, we've all travelled in UP, and it's not as if there is no economic distress, it is not as if there isn't unemployment, there is the stray cattle issue, people are feeling the pinch of inflation. So is there a disconnect between what the reality is and what the polls are finding?
The reality is that before 2017, there was no power, there was no electricity in the state. People we being in opposition, we used to stage dharnas and pradarshans during that period, between 17. The electricity issue has been resolved. This is one of the issues. Other issue is
but
there.
Sir, jobs, jobs,
Jobs,
inflation, stray cattle.
You asked me the same question. I'll give answer for all these things. You asked me the same question when you had come to. I said that the unemployment rate, which was 17% somewhere in 2017, now it is 4%. Another thing, if it is cattle thing, the government has strictly said, Honorable Chief Minister said, हम गाय को कटने नहीं देंगे. And for that, we are coming up, building up gaushalas in every village panchayat. And on the other hand, I would like to mention here, during the Samajwadi Party regime between 2017, these buffaloes and carts were being stolen by the Samajwadi people, by the thieves, late in the night. The villagers had to get away. I gave you one example of it.
But tell me,
one of the last example. After that, you can put up some next question. It was being brought by Shri Azam Khanji that his buffaloes were also stolen at that time.
Okay,
so
sir, now
buffaloes were being stolen at that time.
No, I'm saying now this is getting into very personalized allegations. We don't have someone from Samajwadi Party to rebut.
With due respect, I am not giving any personal.
Okay, fair enough. You're saying that it was
they were stolen at that time.
Okay, but what would you say to those people who say that there is a very funny phase we are going through in Indian politics, particularly when you have, you know, the Modi personality cult, when you have a Yogi personality cult, where people may be upset, they may be unhappy. And I've interviewed people like this who say that, yes, I don't have a job, I'm facing the pinch of inflation, there's economic distress, but I'm still voting for the BJP. So performance and voting choices have been disconnected.
Why are the people after that all, if there is so much distress, so why are the people going to vote for BJP? They are going to vote for BJP that they feel that the women of their family, whether it's a daughter or sisters or women, they were safe now under the regime of Sri Yogi. They were safe at this time. Right. Before 2017, this was the main problem. Right. This was the main problem. Law and order situation, you know that it was very, very bad at that time. This is fact. And this is the most important thing.
But sir,
what
again,
Honorable PM has said.
No, but again, if one looks at it, the data, the Crime Record Bureau, NCRB data shows that all these different parameters, crimes against women, riots, all of this has increased in the past 5 years compared to Akhilesh. This is NCRB data.
In democratic setup, the ground reality is the reality. When you said that you were in the ground and you met me personally also during those election periods, you had come to me also. It is nice of you and I thank you very much for it. When everything was bad, so why are people going to vote for BJP once again into the power? That means whatever is in democracy, people's verdict is the main thing. All these data, whether it is media, whether it is data, all these data does not matter when the people, they are safe. When the people feel that they are safe, so all these type of data does not matter.
Even government data doesn't matter? This is all official.
I don't know what data you are saying. Until and unless I see that, I just can't comment on it.
But basically, last question, Mahana Sahab. So you're saying BJP coming back, Yogi will be back as Chief Minister. That is absolutely clear, right? There is no if and but about it.
It has been said by Honorable Prime Minister. I'm a very small person to comment on this.
Okay. All right, Mahana Sahab. But anyway, thank you so much for joining us and all the best for tomorrow. Thanks very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.